Ath04A Grammar Lecture. In this grammar lecture, we will be covering variant nouns of the first and second declension, reviewing adjectives, and covering a few new phrases. As you can see on the variant adjectives, we've got our alpha and our eta, which we've done before, corresponding to the first declension in Latin. But now we're going to add an os and an ace, and they're not that hard because, as you can see, they're not that different from the rest of the first declension. Now, these nouns are generally masculine. A young man, for example, in general. So we only see that difference in the nominative and in the genitive. So therefore, from neaniai, the singular form in the nominative would be neanias. When we create the singular form of the noun neaniais, keeping it in the dative, it would be neania. And then finally, to create the vocative form, a tricky one. Remember, the vocative looks just like the nominative except for second declension, but this is first declension, therefore that's right, neanias. So let's recap the adjectives. Remember, the adjectives will follow in Greek and Latin first, second, and second neuter. So therefore, kale, magna, kale, magnam, kale, magnai, kale, magnai, kalai, magnai, kalas, magnas, no ablative, kalais, magnis, etc., etc., etc. Now we do need to add a variant onto that, which isn't that different, is it now? Except for the nominative. It's always the nominative. And it's always the masculine. And it's always the neuter. So, pole would be rather straightforward, right? Yes, it would. Except when you deal with the masculine, nominative, and accusative, and the neuters. Otherwise, it has a double lambda. Here, it's shortened, just like mega. And then finally, axia, axios, axion, very regular. The only difference is between that and kale, there's an alpha here instead of the eta. So, not different, just about what we've had before, with just some slight variation. So, when we analyze a sentence, for example, he eats, polu is nominative, agathon is nominative, and siton is nominative. They're accusative. He eats early. Accusative plus no other signals, object phrase, much good grain. So the slave walks to the large tree. Pros takes the accusative. What's going to agree with dendron? Oh, macron. Tois neaniais. Now, you know right here, you're doing, somebody take a truffle of this and send it to me. Neaniais is dative, but the definite article tells you it's masculine. Therefore, what's the masculine dative here? Not this, that's the sexy distractor. It was the prom queen right here.
Time is a precious thing. Never waste it.
Now for some more fun with prepositional phrases. Here we have para plus the dative. Well, let's look at your verb first. It's imperative. Stay. Para is the same as prope plus the accusative in Latin. Para plus the dative means near phrase, near the big field. Apo is the same as ab or a plus the ablative. Apo takes the genitive in Greek. You walk away from the beautiful field. So to review phrases, n plus dative is a place phrase. Pros plus accusative is the same as odd plus accusative, limit phrase, to or toward. Ek plus the genitive is the same as ex plus the ablative, source phrase, out of. Ace plus the accusative is the same as in plus the accusative in Latin, into. Pros plus the dative, near phrase. Apo plus the genitive, same as ob plus the ablative. See something interesting there? Odd plus the accusative, pros plus the accusative, ace plus the accusative. Accusative seems a motion toward. Well, oppo plus the genitive, ob plus the ablative, ec plus the genitive, or ex plus the ablative in Latin, are out ofs, or from. Interesting.